Welcome, fellas. Not your traditional YouTube reaction. Um, NFL free agency starts tomorrow. A lot of big things, a lot of exciting things are going to be happening for your favorite team, hopefully, unless you're a Cowboys fan. Sorry, but it's just true. Jerry Jones just not very active when it comes to free agency. Um, a lot of exciting free agents out there. Panthers need to lock in. Go ahead and get they need to lock in and worry about the money. But let's address has happened today because this is a pretty big day of what's happened in the NFL. Um, First things first, Jake Matthews gets a 2-year extension. Probably the biggest thing to happen today. DK Metcalf gets traded to the Steelers. He gets traded for a second round pick. Uh, Not terrible return. Seahawks have now traded away Geno Smith and DK Metcalf. They pick up a second and third round pick. With that, though, Steelers give DK Metcalf a 5-year extension worth 150 mil. And then what happened today? I didn't see this coming. Josh Allen gets a 6-year, $330 million contract. Good for him, man. Can't hate on that. Giants, we don't know who their quarterback is. Aaron Rodgers. I'm hearing a lot about Aaron Rodgers. I also heard about Aaron Rodgers headed to the Vikings, completing the Brett Favre transformation. Giants, they got to figure out the QB situation. They have pick number 3. If it goes how people think it's going to go, there's going to be no quarterback left at 3. But who knows? There's Travis, there's Abdul. Giants might have a chance. Austin Hooper, 1-year extension. I guess it's cool. Marquise Bell, safety for the Cowboys, extended for 3 years. And then we have Jamie Sherwood. Jamie Sherwood gets a 3-year extension, 45 mil. Good for him. Very underrated linebacker, I feel like, for the Jets. Another, not really underrated. I feel like you get a little recognition. Harold Landry, 3-year deal, 43 million for the Patriots. Patriots have a lot of money to spend. I expect him to be very active. A name linked to them is Milton Williams. If y'all watch the Super Bowl, y'all know Milton Williams made his impact felt. So very underrated. Milton Williams, I think you know what's best for you. Head over to Carolina and make some plays for us. Probably the second biggest thing that happens today, Davante Adams to the Los Angeles Rams. It doesn't say anything about the money, but I can't say. I love this signing. We already know the Rams are going to trade or release Cooper Kupp. They won't get a lot in return. 4th round pick, 5th round pick, nothing much. Davante Adams is just a quarter. Davante Adams is a quarterback's best friend. One of the best route runners, if not the best route runner in the league. And he's probably going to the most traditional, when you think of a quarterback, traditional standard quarterback at the highest level, Matthew Stafford. I mean, great spiral. You will never hear a wide receiver complain about Matthew Stafford. That's a guarantee. I love this for the Rams. Puka, Devontae. They re-signed Tutu Atwell. Tutu Atwell's a decent receiver. You never know what they could. They could add another receiver to that locker room. But I love this for the Rams, and I love this for Matthew Stafford. Man, Matthew Stafford's a dog. If you hate Matthew Stafford, I don't. You got to explain to me why you hate Matthew Stafford. Ernest Jones, 3-year extension for the Seahawks. Seahawks keep their starting linebacker, but they lose their starting quarterback and receiver. Seahawks are expected to really Aaron Rodgers. We don't even know if he's gonna. I doubt he. There's no way he's retiring now, right? There's a lot of quarterbacks, a lot of teams interested. There's Vikings, Giants, and now Seahawks apparently. Dallas Goddard. Eagles. Eagles are trading Dallas Goddard. I mean, it's the Eagles, bro. Tight end's the least of their worries. They got a stacked roster. Sam Darnold. I forgot about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold. Yeah, maybe he gets a contract day one. You never know. 2 year. I'm pretty sure he's a backup guard. Isaiah Rogers will not be coming back. Aaron Jones got extended. 2 year deal worth 20 mil. Good for him. Uh, Niners release D tackle Malik Willis. What's up with him? Yeah, no one cares about Malik Willis. Lions released Zadarius Smith. Zadarius Smith is pushing 40, so who really cares? Nick Bolton gets a nice little payday. Very good linebacker. Very underrated. Might not be the flashiest, obviously guys like Zach Bond, Fred Warner, Roquan Smith. But, Nick Bolton definitely makes plays. Contract deserved. Jaron Reed, I'm not going to lie, I don't know much about him. But, yeah, good payday. Can never hate on that. And then Joey Bosa, if y'all didn't know, Joey Bosa did get released. And apparently, a little brother reunion? That could be fire. Imagine being the parents. That's lucky fire. Cowboys, Micah Parsons situation not looking too well. We saw Myles Garrett. If you didn't know, Myles Garrett right here is getting paid 40 mil a year. If you're Micah Parsons, are you expecting more, less? And if you are expecting more or less, how much? Cowboys, it's a good thing y'all restructured them deals because you got to pay Micah big money. Mel Williams, once again. Patriots have crazy amount of money they can afford to overpay on a guy like Mel Williams. Zach Ertz, he's 40, but he's still coming back. 1 year deal. Ronnie Stanley got a nice extension, 3 years. Ravens are going to keep their top tier tackle. Hollywood's coming back on a 1 year contract, more like a 1 year prove it type of deal. He is older. But Chiefs keep their speed receiver. Chiefs still need to look to add another receiver to that locker room. I just don't feel confident with casuals. Travis Kelce is officially a casual now. Xavier Worthy's the only one that's doing something, but speed can't get you all the time. Gesicki signs a 3 year extension with the Bengals. Y'all know how I feel about my guy Greg Rousseau. 4 year, $80 million extension. Dog, really underrated for the Bills. But you look at the payday he just got. Definitely not underrated. He knows his worth, and he got paid what he was worth. Once again, like I said, Aaron Rodgers considering the Giants, Vikings being a dark horse. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, low-key, best move for me, you go to the Vikings. You have Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, a friend of yours, Aaron Jones, reunite. And wide receiver 3, I forgot his name, but he's not too bad himself. Anthony Richardson shopped around in trade talks. I don't think that's going to happen. You can't give up on a quarterback after 2 years. I'm a firm believer in that. And then big trade right here. This was 2 days ago. Geno Smith traded to the Raiders. We talked about it for a 3rd round pick. They didn't sign an extension for him though, so an extension here is probably going to come soon. But Seahawks, what's the QB situation going to look like? I'm hearing Jackson Dart. Do y'all look at a Sam, like right here we've said, Sam Darnold, a Justin Fields, a Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers? There's a lot of quarterbacks that I feel proved they can be starting caliber. The only one in discussion is Justin Fields. But we got to remember, Justin Fields was putting up great numbers, was winning games. That's really all that matters in the NFL, was winning games. So I definitely feel like Justin Fields should get an option to start. Hopefully he does. Justin Fields has the potential. He just hasn't been given the opportunity. I feel like he wasn't given a fair shot with the Bears. Lavonte David, veteran linebacker, resigns with the Bucks. Can you retire already, man? As a Panthers fan, can you retire already? Please, man. Please retire already, man. All jokes, great player. Kirk Cousins met with ownership, wants to go somewhere where he has a chance to play. Unknown if Atlanta will honor that request. Honestly, Kirk Cousins, Kirk Cousins starting in the Big 25 is nasty work. Nasty work. I don't want to see it. Let's see right here. T. Higgins got franchise tagged. It's disrespectful for a receiver. I mean, back to back franchise tags. Like, what more does he have to show you for y'all to believe in him? I really don't understand. Well, don't gotta worry about DK Metcalf. He's on the Steelers now. Byron Murphy, underrated corner, headed to free agency. Cooper Kupp, he's linked with the Jags apparently. All right. Cooper Kupp soon to be traded or released. We don't know yet. Texans released veteran guard Shaq Mason. He's kind of washed anyways. Commanders released Jonathan Allen. Jonathan Allen, decent D tackle. Nothing too crazy, but definitely will be resigning with the team probably tomorrow. Chris Godwin's a free agent. I would love this for my team. Dave Canales has the connection to Chris Godwin. Dan Morgan, you said we need dogs. Chris Godwin's a dog. I think he's a perfect fit. The problem is money. I think he is going to be on the higher end when it comes to the financial standard. But we'll see. If we sign him, I'll be happy as hell. if we sign Chris Godwin, he'll be a top 10 receiver in my books. If we don't, he's back to like 25 range. JJ McCarthy, we don't know about JJ McCarthy. Vikings aren't gonna trade JJ McCarthy. Let's be real. Y'all think JJ McCarthy starts in next season? I don't see it, to be honest. Honestly, don't feel like the Vikings have that belief in him. Derek Barnes, solid linebacker for the Lions. Gets a nice little payday right there. Don't gotta worry about that. Myles Garrett got that extension. Terrell Bernard, I honestly don't know much about him. Bobby Wagner got an extension. I think to a 1-year deal. I mean, the man's 35, bro. Y'all gotta let the man retire eventually. Big day right here for the Jags. I mean, the Jags released everyone. Ronald Darby released. Evan Ingram released. Devin Duvernay released. Christian Kirk traded for a next year 7th round pick. I mean, nasty works. We got to think Texans receiving core now. Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Christian Kirk, John Mechie. I think John Mechie, maybe he's hitting a free agency. I'm not sure. And potentially Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs, honestly, if Stephon Diggs gets a big contract in free agency, his agent needs to win awards. Trey Hendrickson still hasn't got that deal. You got to feel for him. I mean, what more can Trey Hendrickson do, man? Most impactful player on that field, besides the obvious Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. I mean, y'all gotta do something, man. I doubt. Like I said, Tutu Atwell got the extension, but like I was saying, I doubt Trey Hendrickson is on the Bengals next year. Justin adjusting some cap. Joey Bosa got released. Bradley Chubb takes a pay cut. Eagles are most likely going to be losing. Millen Williams is for sure gone. Josh Sweat also for sure gone. Unfortunately, because those guys had crazy impacts. They increased how much they're getting this offseason for sure. Win that Super Bowl. But Eagles do keep someone. Your all-pro linebacker, Zach Bond. I mean, this is low-key kind of a payday. I mean, this is low-key kind of a nice little, I want to say budget. I mean, this man was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, and that's nice money for him. Good for Zach Bond. Cowboys restructured CD and Dak. Got to get more money for Micah. Bobby Okereke is not looking too good for the Giants right now. Max Crosby, he was the highest paid non-quarterback, and then Myles Garrett wants to break that record today, right about noon. And then Raiders signed Alex Kappa. Don't know much about him. It's probably decent. Seahawks released Tyler Lockett. He'll probably be on a team tomorrow. What's his name? Sam Hubbard. Sam Hubbard retired. Gardner Minshew's gonna get released. He's probably already released. Bears. Yep, Bears made good moves today. Traded for Joe Thuney. They're gonna have to take on the contract. That's fine. Joe Thuney is older. He's pushing third. I think he's 33. But I mean, this guy is one of the best left guards in the league, and you got him for a 4th-round pick. And they're making moves. They got to build that O-line around Caleb. I truly do believe that the Bears could be a wild card team. Not gonna say anything crazy. Wild card team at max, but I definitely do believe in Caleb. Packers kicker retired. Saquon gets a nice little extension. Highest paid running back in NFL history. 2-year, $41 million. I mean, no one's surprised about that. Seahawks released a couple guys. Like I was saying, Bears made moves. They traded for both their guards. For both their guards that should be starting next year, barring any injury. Jonah Jackson. From what I heard about this guy, he's a good guard, but he was injured most, if not all, of last year. So, good chance to start with Caleb. Cowboys extend Osa, starting D tackle. He will not hit free agency. One of the guys I was really looking forward to. A very good player. Unfortunately, he does wear a star on his helmet, so we do discredit him at times. I think it's a lock for Mill Williams to be a Patriot tomorrow. Stephon Diggs hitting free agency. Alan Lazard looking to get a trade. I mean, you could probably get a 7th-round pick for Alan Lazard. Alan Lazard is a decent player. James Bradbury getting your release. James Bradbury might as well retire. Darius Slay also got released. I'm not sure if it's going to pop up anywhere. But yeah, Darius Slay released. And T. Higgins with the franchise tag. More news about Jamar Chase not getting an extension. Bill Sidehan got hurt. And yeah, that's about it. We're all caught up. Just from, there's obviously underrated guys. Some people that just don't get talked about that got signed or extended. Or traded, I guess. But, if they're not big name, not recognizable, they're not going to be on this IG post. Shout out to JPA Football. And, yeah, we're all caught up for free agency. Free agency starts tomorrow. I need my Panthers to lock in, bro. I need one big signing. Just one big signing tomorrow, man. One big signing. I want to be doing my homework, and I just get this random notification from Fantasy Dog. Underdog Sports. That's all I want. Panthers, Dan Morgan, Dave Canales, Brandon Tillis. That's the financial guy, I think. Lock in, man. Get us a guy. And yeah, that's it. We're all caught up. Free agency. I'll probably do another video a week from now, react to free agency. But thank y'all for watching. Y'all know I got y'all with OKC, Shea, Aura, Alexander reactions. I just had to drop this one first. I am a football guy first and a basketball guy like 5th. And yeah, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all soon.